Halloween is just a few weeks away, and federal agents are warning parents of deadly pills here in New York that look exactly like candy. It's rainbow fentanyl. You've probably heard it in the news lately. Local police and health departments have been sounding the alarm despite no confirmed reports just yet of the drug being sold in our region. But today there was this massive bust announced in New York City of thousands of pills that were lined up for widespread distribution, likely going throughout the state and all over the Northeast. 15,000 rainbow fentanyl pills were seized, one person arrested after the drugs were concealed in a Lego box. The large amount of pills was a signal of widespread distribution, the largest bust of this kind in the state. Fentanyl trafficking is not new. It's in all 50 states. Specifically, the new rainbow fentanyl variety has popped up in at least 21 states. The special agent in charge of the DEA's New York office called this drug bust just the tip of the iceberg of this trafficking that's happening from Mexico and China.
This newly packaged poison, rainbow fentanyl, is the cartel's attempt to attract new customers and increase their profit margins. This is deliberate. This is calculated. This is treacherous deception to market rainbow fentanyl like candy. This is every parent's worst nightmare, especially in the month of October as Halloween fast approaches.
The colorful rainbow fentanyl pills seem to mimic a party drug similar to ecstasy. These new pills also have the letter and number markings of a legitimate prescription drug. Get this, more than 108,000 Americans died last year from an overdose. It's 295 people each and every day, and 62% of those deaths were related to fentanyl. Of all the pills seized and tested by the DEA in New York State, 40% of them contained a deadly dose of fentanyl. Just 2 milligrams is all it takes.
It appears that the cartels are attempting to cultivate a market among young, naive buyers who may have little or no tolerance for the opioid fentanyl and a high likelihood of overdose if they use it. And that is why it is so critical to spread the information about this deadly substance. The Mexican cartels don't care if drug users live or die, as long as they can continue to expand their market and make money. The pot of gold is the only thing they care about, not how many lives end with the consumption of rainbow pills.
Again, so far there have been no confirmed reports of this rainbow fentanyl showing up here in western New York or being sold here. In Erie County, the bigger issue has been cocaine laced with fentanyl. You might remember at one point, County Executive Mark Poloncarz told residents to stay safe during the pandemic and, quote, wash your hands and don't do cocaine. This after there was such a huge uptick in overdose deaths. Months later to this point now, it is still an issue across all different neighborhoods, as we heard from Poloncarz today.
The location of deaths is certainly in overdoses has changed. She's saying we're seeing a lot more in Clarence and Amherst and more of the wealthier suburbs. The users are a totally different type of person. These individuals don't think they use drugs. They don't certainly consider themselves an addict or addicted to a substance.
Erie County offers free Narcan, that is the nose spray that is used to treat an overdose. You can also get access to free fentanyl test strips.